Jungle Cruise é o lançamento da Disney para tentar conseguir preencher o vácuo deixado pelo fim de Piratas do Caribe. Porque depois de 5 filmes protagonizados pelo Johnny Depp e mais de bilhões de dólares em bilheteria, a série meio que deu o que tinha que dar e o atual status do Johnny Depp não deixa que a Disney continue essa série. Então o negócio é apostar em uma proposta similar. Jungle Cruise também é inspirado numa atração da Disney, ou seja, nunca existiu uma história para poder seguir. Eles meio que criaram um roteirinho ali para poder amarrar aqueles elementos mais familiares do passeio e tal em uma coisa que lembre o filme. Colocaram 2 protagonistas muito carismáticos, né, o Dwayne Johnson e a Emily Blunt, numa trama que tem aventura, tem locações exóticas, tem uma pitada sobrenatural, tem um tesouro de centenas de anos de idade, né, coisas que as pessoas precisam recuperar. É aquele roteirinho bem esquemático mesmo, para poder tentar repetir um fenômeno que deu muito certo. Mas a gente sabe que fenômenos não se repetem, né? A gente observa, tenta ver como eles funcionam e espera que consiga capturar de novo o raio na garrafa. Jungle Cruise comes from a long line of action adventure movies, such as Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Mummy, Parts of the Caribbean, and most recently, Jumanji. So, how hard it is to find that perfect blend of action, thrills, comedy, and romance in one movie?
It's a great question. That's a great question. I think it is a very fine line. And I think that it takes a lot of care and consideration and tempering of all of these elements so that you have this rip-roaring adventure, but it's got heart and it's got depth and you've got levity, but you've got moments that feel more profound. So you're pulled in and you kind of want to kidnap your audience. You know, you want to pull them into this world that's completely rare and new and exotic. So it took a lot of care, but we had an amazing director in Jama who's such a world builder. And he thinks big, he dreams big, but he's an innate romantic and he's very funny. And so you need someone at the helm of it with all the right elements.
Okay.
Very well said.
Yes. Like that. So representation has become, rightfully so, a major concern in pop culture and to better mirror real world issues. So I was pleasantly surprised to see how organic it felt in Jungle Cruise. So how did that coming out scene came to be in a Disney movie, nonetheless? And how did you guys discuss the way to tackle it?
Well, we decided to make sure that it was just as authentic as possible and that it was respectful, but also we didn't want to make it feel like we were really trying hard to illuminate something and be a bearer of here we are, and we are the ones to usher in this particular moment. And Emily was there, even though she wasn't in that particular scene you're talking about, but she was there. She was watching it, and we started to put it on its feet, and we wanted to make it as real as possible and as authentic, but also to just because personally for me, I was one half of the scene, and I wanted it to represent how I felt too personally as well. And 2 guys sharing a drink, talking about what they like in life and what they love in life and where they find love.
The movie was postponed twice, and the second time was because of the COVID pandemic. So what do you guys think changed in the industry regarding the ways movies are made and released?
Well, I think we're all still trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know if anyone quite has the roadmap. And, you know, we just went through it with Quiet Place 2, which was purely theatrical. It did really well. Like, who knows how it would have done outside of COVID? We don't know. We just surrendered to the fact that this was our time and then we wanted the movie to come out and this was the way we wanted it to come out. So I think that idea, sort of wishful thinking and what if and if onlys is sort of gone. This is the world we're in right now, and you've got to kind of live where your feet are, and everyone's trying to figure out the best plan for their films and which are going to be the films that are going to be streamed, which will be the films that will always warrant a big event style setting. And so this is what everyone is figuring out. And it's sort of this moment to surrender and know that you don't necessarily have all the answers, and the audiences will dictate it for you. That's what I think.
Very well said.
Whoa.